since I've been kicked off Dancing on Ice, I'm just saying, drinking alcohol again, it's fun.
Oh, really? Where was the first place you started drinking?
In my car on the way home.
What did you drink?
They had these, so they leave drinks in the fridges, and I've not been drinking any. They had mini Negronis, and I'm a big Negroni guy.
You can't say that, mate. It's 2023.
Yeah, I know, yes. I had a little mini Negroni in the back of the car. I had a bit of a rave on the way home.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
The driver must have fucking hated you.
No.
The driver must have been like, just...
All he could hear was... just going through messages of people after the show. Oh, drinking is fun. I never drank, so I did 3 months no drinking.
That's
Nice.
longer than I've gone without drinking since I started drinking.
What? You started drinking at what, 6?
I was 24.
You first drink at 24?
Yeah.
Oh, what a nana. Why'd you wait so long?
Because Muslim?
Yeah, but you've never been like a proper Muslim.
Yeah, I have.
Like when you were what, 6?
No, I was a really devout practicing one.
And then what happened at 24?
That was by that point I'd decided that it's not for me.
And you decide you was in a pub eating a pork scratching?
Yeah, I was walking, tripped over, pork trash in front of my mouth. I was like, oh.
Actually?
All right.
And then did you tell your family?
No. You don't tell.
Everyone
asks me this question. Like, that's not you don't, when you've had sex for the first time.
Yeah. You don't walk in and go, Mom, guess what?
Guess what?
Smell my finger.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Shame is delicious.
Welcome to another episode of Shame is Delicious.
Why did you do the intro and look at me like that? Like I forced you into it. You went, welcome to another episode of Shame is Delicious, fucking guy.
With me, Eshaan, 4-star Akbar. And
okay,
him,
okay, just stop there.
Darren.
You get one review. And it's a good review. It's a great review. Go see Eshaan do stand-up, but you're already calling yourself 4-star
Yeah,
Eshaan.
Eshaan 4-star Akbar, baby.
Wow, okay. From the Times as well, of course.
Yeah.
We're all paying for that.
Legit broadsheet, thank you. I love reviews, always have. Never had a bad word to say about your reviews, me.
Was it fun when you posted about getting a 4-star review and everybody was like, I can't see it because I'm not paying for the Times?
Yeah. So then they sent me a digital copy. I was like, here you go. I think my 4-star energy is emanating because I was hit on hard this morning.
What?
On the way up to Birmingham. Oh, never been flirted with that hard in my life. Not even the glasses incident.
Please tell me.
My ears were I was like, oh, shit's about to we might end up doing it on this train.
Was it on the train or at the platform?
On the train.
Okay.
So I'm on the train. I'm on a table seat, right? 2 women sit in front of me.
Okay.
2 women sitting across me. And at one point, I moved my coffee cup that was on the table for them to sit down.
What gentleman?
And they said, oh, yeah, what a nice gentleman. I said, oh, thank you. And there was a bit of a lingering look. So I was like, oh, this is a bit of a... You can just taste the energy. Yeah. Then my leg touched the woman in front of me, and I apologized. And she said, I quite like being touched there. And I was like, oh, really? She goes, yeah. If you want to touch me again, not a problem. That's what she said. And I was like, oh, this is great.
Even I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's awkward.
If you want to touch me again. And I was like, do you know what? You're in your 80s. I'm in. Do you know what? That attention felt great. There were 2 best mates in their 80s. Like, oh, if you want to touch me again, you can.
You actually touched their walking stick.
And then as we were coming off at Marylebone Station, she was like, at Moore Street, she was like, oh, are you in Birmingham for long? I'm like, she's widowed, I reckon, and she's missing it.
She's widowed and horny.
Do you know what? I'm not against it. She was actually quite attractive for her age.
Left the glasses at home, did you?
There's a great one.
What's the oldest she'd go?
I mean, I wouldn't go 80. That's for sure.
70.
I mean, unless we're like married and she's a millionaire. And
She was in really good
she's got a
shape. I have
dodgy
to say.
heart.
It was very impressive. She looked in very good nick. What was
why
nice,
are you talking
though-
about? Like she's a Fiat Punto.
No, what was
She's
nice?
a very good Nick.
'Cause of the
hardly used mileage, but you know.
Of the two, she was the hotter one. That made me feel good. Because usually when it's two women, it's always the ugly fat one that goes for me first.
But- That's funny. You're just like you look at the two girls and the ugly fat one and you go,
Oh, of course you like me.
fine, whatever.
Also, you know the level of hotness you are when you see the kind of girls strangers recommend to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If they're like, "Oh, my friend, she's single, and I reckon you two would be a good match." You're like, all right.
Yeah.
And then they show a picture, you're like, oh boy.
Yeah, no, she's just an understudy for Shrek in the musical. She's really into you.
Yeah, so I had a bit of a confidence boost this morning.
So you had an 80-odd, old lady,
Yeah.
almost like near violently show you.
No
her
walking
interest.
stick.
Oh, that's good. That sounds like something you do after you have sex with an 80-year-old woman and you're talking to your mates, and your mates are like, "Oh, she's 80." You're like, "Yeah, but dude, no walking stick." I mean, she had Spotify. She was a modern 80, you know?
Yeah.
She knows who J. Cole is.
You don't know that she was. You said she was a hot 80-year-old. She could have been just a really unattractive 50-year-old.
Yeah, she could have been. She could have been
no.
a haggard 35-year-old.
I think she was attractive at any age. She was one of those where you're like, you're obviously a beautiful woman.
I mean, it sounds like you two exchanged Instagrams.
She didn't have Instagram.
But he did have Instagram.
I
You know what the
asked.
good thing is about you and a really old lady? You both have hearing aids.
She didn't have hearing aids. I'm telling you, she was in very good condition. No glasses.
Stop talking about her
No
like...
glasses, no hearing aids, no walking stick.
Yeah, oh my God, you're talking about her like she's a furniture on eBay.
No, she
And
was...
she's in great condition and like, smoke and pet free.
Marjorie, if you're out there listening.
Marjorie. That's a great old lady name. Margaret.
What's the oldest you'd go?
Oldest, my mom is like 56.
Right.
So
So,
that's a,
sorry, I don't
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I probably got into that. Yeah, I probably could have went into that one a bit
no one's
better.
asking about your mother.
I would say 40 something.
You're 36.
I'm 34, dude.
34, oh, sorry.
36. Don't age me.
Okay. 34, and you'd go 48. Most.
No, 40s. I wouldn't. I probably. I mean, 50s is like it feels odd.
Okay. Because you mentioned your mum,
Yeah.
what's the closest family member you'd shag?
The fuck kind of question is that?
Second cousin, third cousin?
Listen, I mean, in my culture, we don't do that. There's no cousins. We don't. What about you? You said that like you got a hot cousin.
Of course I've got hot cousins.
There must be. Them like I don't know my extended family, but they're. Oh, tell a lie.
Right, what's his name gone?
I got a. So maybe a year ago,
Yeah.
I got a message off this girl
Yeah.
who was stunningly attractive.
Right.
Like I could probably still find her. It was ridiculous.
Right.
I was like, what is going on here? And then because of my surname, she has the same surname as me.
Okay.
And she's black. And we were
Yeah.
talking. And it turns out that her family and my family are from the same part of Jamaica. We're basically cousins. Well, we are definitely cousins. But she was like one of the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life. I was like, what is going on here, dude? This is awkward.
What did she say in the DMs?
She just messaged and was like, blah, 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 Harriott this, Harriott. Oh, is your family from blah, blah? And I was like, oh, yeah. And she was like, oh, yeah, mine too. And I was like, what is going on here? Because when she first messaged me, I was like, hello, this is great. Look at this girl. And yeah, it turns out that we are definitely related. But I've never seen a girl as hot as that in my entire life. It was actually
Runs in the family.
worrying. Thank God that we don't know each other. Because if I saw her in a club,
You'd be making a beeline for her.
well, I don't know about that. I was never that confident, but I'd be close. I'm not the guy who sees a hot girl.
I know what Darren would do. I know what Darren's game is, right? What he'd do is he'd get a drink. He'd be with his. If I'm with him, yeah. So we're hanging out, get a drink, and then we'll angle towards that way. Then he'd laugh really loudly.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought he was going to say I'd get a drink, accidentally spill it on her.
No. I think you're too cool for school for that.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, what about negging? I feel like I've been with you before when we tried to chat. We've negged. I've negged.
I've never negged.
I've negged, but it's not on purpose. Negging.
I don't think I have the right to neg anyone.
What do you mean? I've negged, but I feel like I've negged just being funny.
Yeah, but yours is like playground flirting.
That's not like playground
It is. It's
flirting.
like tag. You're it. you're very...
I'm like, nice eyebrows, no dad around.
That's so funny. Like serious negging of the most uni therapy kind. That's nice eyebrow. No, that's really funny.
Oh god, I used to read that book. Remember that negging book mystery?
Was it the game?
The game, yeah.
The game.
I think I was about 18.
I never read it.
Oh, it was great. It was a real. Cause I was like 18, trying to get girls. Because I just lost my virginity.
Yeah.
I still had my foreskin, and
Oh yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I was there. It was a very, very, very.
Have you talked about that on the pod yet?
being circumcised?
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Having sort of a really amazing penis.
You had a late term circumcision.
Yeah, I did. As a man of circumcision experience,
Yeah.
I've had a late.
Like you have a memory of it because you were like a grown human being.
Yeah, I have a full memory of. I remember. It's weird. It's
Did
like,
they put you under completely?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay, because no man is watching that happen.
Can you turn the game up, please?
Ah!
No, I was fully. Yeah, I remember it because I remember when I went into the urology clinic for it to be done. I saw a guy from my school, and I was 18, so I'm guessing he was like training to be like a nurse or something.
Right.
But obviously, I'm in the sort of gown with my arms.
Oh, okay. So you saw him working,
Yeah, he was
not waiting to get a circumcision.
No,
as well.
but he saw me, and I looked at him, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I remember we didn't really get along, so he must have thought it was fucking hilarious.
And he must have been like, "Can I please do work experience in that theatre tonight,
Yeah.
please?"
He must have thought it was friggin' hilarious to see me in my little gown, all nervous, knowing that I'm about to have my dick
Bum out.
sliced. Oh, butt was out. I looked like a baboon. Ass right.
I love those gowns.
I
bruv.
know.
Why?
So unnecessary. Wouldn't a zip do?
Yeah, just
Nice zip.
poncho.
Also, why is it?
Just give me a poncho.
Yeah. Give me a nice, easy
Why
poncho.
did my ass?
I
have
don't
to-
know.
And also,
I think that's to
Bad.
humble you.
bro, I can never tie it round.
Oh, that's funny. So you literally look like you're baking cookies.
Like a
you look like you got
Yeah, front cape, just like.
you got an apron on.
Right, so you did your circumcision, and you had to do it because it was.
There was too much skin. I didn't really know that that you're supposed to have sort of a shotgun emotion,
Yeah.
sort of a pull back and reveal. I didn't really have that. It was
Right.
just sort of solid.
And what do you prefer the look of?
Oh my god, circumcision every time.
Yeah.
Circumcision is a real win. Also, it's better if you live in a sandy country.
Yeah, well,
You don't get any sand in you.
near don't know sand.
Also, you get less STDs.
Yeah, that's true. Owen, are you snipped?
No.
Owen's not snipped.
No.
It's one of the
Would you ever get snipped?
Well, medically, if it was necessary.
Necessary.
Owen's not one of the chosen people.
But no, you're not. Yeah.
He's
But
not.
well, here we are from the Abrahamic faith.
Yeah, he's not one of us. Apparently, man.
Yeah.
The only problem was, I couldn't shower or anything for about 6 months properly on my dick because it was so sore.
So how did you clean it?
I just had to pray for it. I said pray it clean. I could have. There was no water going on my dick, dude. I could.
Did it hurt to piss?
Yeah, everything hurt.
Oh no, I can't. It's making me feel weird.
Dude, I had to. This is how bad it was. I had to use sanitary towels to put in my underwear. So, because I had a hematoma, so it was like a bit of a blood clot for a
Yeah.
bit. And it had to like just. It was because it was soft. It would like soak up any little bits of blood and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
This is how gangster my mum is. I was using my mum's at the time, and my mum was like, "You need to go and get your own." I was like, "Mum, it's not specks of gold." And my mum literally would not let me use any of her.
I love the thought of you going to Superdrug buying some sanitary pads and the guy behind the counter's like, such a modern man buying it for your partner. You're like, these are for me.
Literally, that's exactly what happened. I had to go to the local co-op, and I didn't know. I thought they had different sizes. I don't know. I just lost my virginity.
Which one did you go for?
I can't remember, but a very nice woman helped me out.
Did you explain what it was for?
No. couldn't do that. My dick's bleeding. No. I was like,
You walking bowlegged like this.
Dude, that's exactly how I walked. I literally walked like I had a bucket in between my legs because they couldn't touch. So I had to wear tracksuit bottoms.
That is a lot.
I'll tell you one thing though. My cock in a bandage after it was done. Cute. Cutest thing you've ever seen is a dick wrapped in a bandage. Perfectly wrapped. It was so adorable. Honestly.
Do you know what? That's the one thing, like, when it came to, like, me not practicing Islam,
Yeah.
right? Pretty much don't do anything, as you know. That's the one thing that I'm still undecided on. Was if I have a son,
Yeah.
will I get the son circumcised?
Oh, I will. My son's not leaving the hospital. I'll go in there with an axe. Because I know because I needed it doing. So I feel like if I have a son, he's gonna need it doing.
You're gonna get it done immediately.
I'm gonna get it done. I'll be like Rambo with a knife in my mouth. He'll give birth to him, and I'm gonna pop up behind the bed.
See, I don't know, man. I'm still like,
There are comics who. Was it Tom Rosenthal who did like a documentary?
yeah, he does a whole show about circumcision.
Yeah, he's like properly against it. And there are people who are properly against it with kids, and they have those pictures of themselves where they're wearing like trousers and they've got blood. All the pictures have blood right on the dick for men, and it's I'm like, oh come on, mate, it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
I'll tell you one thing, my comeback wank. Woo! Fire. You ever watch that new Spider-Man with his freedom?
Were you not a bit scared at the beginning? Were you a bit like, oh, I don't want to touch it,
I was terrified, but the bubbling sensation. Imagine not coming for 6 months and then you actually come in the bedroom. I was howling, dude. In
the middle of the night. All the local foxes going, where's that one?
I swear, dude, I was levitating, man. Yeah. Even, you hear people when they do like heroin and they go, and they keep doing heroin and deep down they're like, I'm just trying to get that first high.
Yeah.
I feel like I have been chasing that first.
Really? Just
chasing the dragon river.
For the past 14 years or whatever.
Slowly recircumcising yourself because you keep pulling your skin over the top of it.
But there is I do feel like sensitivity is a bit different. Like, as in, certain sexual things I can't do very long because of the
Anal?
No, not anal. I like you went anal as if there's like a whole like for example blowjobs and stuff. I can't do it for very long just because it's just really sensitive.
Giving or
It's quite
receiving?
short. Receiving. I nearly went giving. Of course, giving. Imagine these teeth on a dick. You know, good luck to you, dude.
Man, some people will be like, do you know what? I'm all right.
You are taking a risk with these things.
Like a Robot Wars thing just coming out.
The circular lot of blowjobs.
This alienated 20s demographic.
The circular lot of blowjobs should be the name of your talk show.
Circular lot of blowjobs. Fucking hell. I don't know.
Speaking of which, should we talk about this lovely present you bought me?
Yeah, so for the people who watch regularly,
Thank you.
We're slowly doing the studio up. Yeah. So there's like more plants and stuff. We're putting pictures on the wall, and I got Eshaan something to put on the wall.
Now the thing with me is like I'm not one of those people that I don't really like paraphernalia.
So basically, everything you can see, it's me.
It's basically him.
Yeah, Eshaan's just like whatever. I just turn up.
Do the pod. I'm all about the content.
Gonna leave that silent there. I want the people at home to hear that and go, clearly not. But I got you something.
Thank you.
And I've checked it. It needs tweaking because it's a bit off center.
Right.
But I think you'll like it.
Right.
And this is a gift from me. You didn't ask for this.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Just
one thing I will say about Darren, like all throughout our friendship, is he's always been very good. For a man who says he doesn't like love, he's very good at showing love.
Yeah, but don't give me a hug or to say you love me, because then I'll leave.
I say I love him all the time.
No, it's weird. Even saying that.
Thank you for this. I love you.
Why would you say it like that? With a gift as well. That makes it sound even weirder. You're ruining the vibe.
Right. He's got me something. So for the audio listeners, you might hear a lot of box and...
It's wrapped up. I can say it is a picture.
It's wrapped up in bubble wrap. I've turned it around so I can't see the back of it. The front of it, actually.
Yeah. Right. You will need to undo the back of it to straighten it.
Okay.
But I think you will like it.
Okay.
I hope so.
He's built up so much. The comedy brain in me wants to just like go, no, I hate it.
The comedy brain in you wants to put it over your knee and just
Right, I've pulled it open.
There we go.
There we go. Right, I'm turning it around. Oh, that is sick, to be fair to you. It's basically every Pakistan top since 1952.
Yeah, right.
Cricket, not football.
Yeah. Do you play football?
There you
So
go.
you just need to be put in the centre.
Off centre. That 1992 one.
1992 one is when you won the World Cup.
When
The only
Pakistan,
time.
I'm British, but when in 1992 Pakistan won the World Cup, it was an iconic moment because I remember it
See?
very, very clearly. Very, very
There
good.
you
This
go.
is amazing.
I thought you'd like it. You see, I think that's pretty damn cool.
It is very cool. Thank you very much.
It's
I love
all
it.
of the Pakistan.
I've
World
got
Cup.
the 2011 and the 2014 one. None of them, and the 1999 one. None of them fit me.
Oh, I think I saw you in the.
Oh yeah.
Is it the 2011 one?
Yes, probably.
I like how the 19. Is it the first three just look like PE kits? They look like some sort of PE kits at the first three.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but this is sick. This is awesome. Thank you. What I love is 1987. I don't know if you can see it. It is just basically a white T-shirt.
It literally is. They're just like, it's not for us.
So that's going to go up on the wall behind me. You'll be under no illusion as to which cricket team I like.
Pakistan,
Pakistan.
of course. I was going to get you an England one, but it's not really you, is it? You're more Pakistan.
When it comes to cricket, yeah.
Yeah. What else, what are you English in other things? What are you Team England for? I guess football.
Football,
Yeah, of course.
athletics,
Okay.
gymnastics,
All the stuff I never see Pakistan entered in. Okay.
darts.
You a darts guy?
Yeah, big darts guy.
Okay.
Favorite number? 180.
Snooker?
Yeah, snooker.
I like snooker.
I like snooker. Pool.
Okay.
We're doing
We
it
have another
again.
listing things.
Doing it. The Shame is Delicious list. Do you know what? We should release some Shame is Delicious list merch.
Just us doing lists.
Just our lists.
We can't get enough of lists.
We love a list.
You know what it is? The problem is...
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, no worries, man. I thought it'd be great. Yeah, it'd be good. Me and Eshaan just love yes-anding. So we'll just always yes-and with lists.
List. We love a list.
We do indeed.
What? So, you are now done with Dancing on Ice, aren't you?
Okay, I thought it's a comedy.
It was coming. We need to talk about it.
Yes, I am
We
now...
need to talk about it.
I'm done with it. I'm out. I lasted 6 weeks.
That's very impressive.
I was only 2 weeks off the final, which is quite impressive.
That is very impressive.
Considering how good everybody else was at skating compared to me,
Yeah.
I think I did really well. So thank you all for voting. And in case you're wondering, I'm not gonna ice skate again. No.
What do you do with your custom-made skates now?
Well, I've got to go back for the final. We do a little thing,
Okay.
and then after that, I don't know. Anybody interested in size 14 blades?
I think you should keep it.
They can cut salads really good.
Yeah.
It's giant blades.
You should keep it. It's like Fruit Ninja. You should. Don't let intrusive thoughts. Right. You should keep it,
Yeah,
and then when you get more and more famous,
yeah.
you can auction it off one day for charity.
Auction off my Dancing on Ice. I mean, it would make sense if I won the show. Then I feel like people would care more.
No,
Rather than,
I think like in 10, 15 years' time,
yeah.
when you're like,
I might as well auction off my old basketball shorts, if that's the case.
no, in 10, 15 years' time, when you're a regional treasure,
Yeah.
Uh,
Long
you-
time to.
you
Long. It could have said 5
you could
years.
you could do a little fundraiser for a little local hospice.
I
or
like that. In
something.
10, 15 years' time, when things start to really pick up for you.
Yeah, yeah.
You we could sell your dance. No one's even going to remember I was on the show.
Yeah,
back
they
then.
will.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
Oh, well, hopefully, when you eventually do the show.
I'm never doing Dancing on Ice.
Why not?
The only dance show I'm doing is Strictly.
I would love to see you on
That's
Strictly.
the only dance. That's the one of the only TV shows I want to do now.
Oh, Strictly?
Yeah.
You're putting it out there.
Yeah,
Say to the camera, because there's probably going to be a Strictly
I,
producer.
Eshaan Akbar, would love to do Strictly Come Dancing, and I actually think I'd do very well. And it would be good for the show because there would be controversy because I would have an affair with both the men and the women
Oh,
on the
great.
show.
Who out of the dancers is your favourite that you would...
I don't know any of the dancers. But I'd love to dance on it.
What you're saying is all of them.
Yeah, all of them. I
But
love all of them.
also, you've got your Bollywood background.
Yeah?
Is it
He's
Bollywood?
not talking about my parents. He's talking about the fact that I used to dance. Tell me more about your Bollywood background.
I really went Guardian journalist on that one, didn't I? I really did.
I used to be a Bollywood dance choreographer, so I can still dance a bit. Obviously, I put on weight, and I think when you do something like strictly, I found this with you, like, it's intense.
Yeah.
So you get fit doing it, right?
Yeah. But can you do the Argentine tango? The pasadobla?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I can do salsa, so I can do salsa.
Yeah, salsa would be good for you. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha. I'd love to do a bachata.
Yeah, let's keep doing this.
Foxtrot. Waltz.
Waltz, of course. Yeah. If you did it, I would swing. Yeah, they do swing on.
Yeah.
They do swing on there. If you did it, I would happily come and watch you. I would have to.
Yeah, 100%.
If you did Strictly, you've got a good chance of maybe doing it.
I think so. I know our agent is pitching me for it, and I think he's really playing the brown card quite hard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really see many brown people on there that often at all.
Last was Mark Ramprakash, and he's half.
Who's Mark Ramprakash?
Former cricketer.
Oh, okay.
Mark Ramprakash.
I like his surname. What's his surname? Ramprakash.
Did Priya Kalidas do it at any point?
I mean, you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm asking Owen.
I mean, you literally looked at Owen as if he works for like Heat Mag or something. Like Owen's got the day.
But yeah, like they need more brown people on there.
I would love you to do it.
It annoyed me because apparently this season their opener was a Bollywood number.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and they had no brown people, and I was like, don't take that away from me.
Nah, they wouldn't. If you did a show, they would actively get you away from all of that.
Yeah,
you would be doing like
I'll do Pungra.
You'd end up doing like the whitest of dancing.
Yeah.
What's that one? What's that white English dance?
Morris.
with the bells on your knees.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that.
I remember when I saw a bunch of Morris dancers in Birmingham up by Pigeon Park for the people who are from Birmingham. And they were celebrating some Morris dancing thing, but they all painted their faces black because it's like, it's to do with like the sailors or something, right? Or something? Something like that, yeah.
Right.
And then as people were walking, but that's bloody racist, that. And it was just funny because people just kept calling them racist. And in the end, you just saw a bunch of sad, dejected Morris dancers wiping paint off their face.
Actually, it's very interesting that you brought this up because I was having this conversation with someone 2 days ago who said that they found pictures from 10 years ago of their friends group. It was a Facebook memory that came up where they had a Halloween party.
Oh, boy.
And they all went as like their favorite icons.
Yeah.
And some people went as Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, and yeah, they blacked up. These white people, they blacked up to do it. And she was like, we're lucky that we're not famous because that would land us in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Now, my view is twofold on this. First, if you're celebrating someone,
yeah,
I think if you like that person, that's fine. But we can discuss this. And the second bit is, I would love there to be enough brown icons for people to even brown up and this to be a conversation.
Yeah.
There aren't any.
The second one's interesting. More...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
More brown icons. But what brown people are there that is famous enough in the Western world that you would...
Yeah, well, I talk about this in the show, but like, maybe Riz Ahmed?
Oh, who are you dressed as? Oh, I'm dressed as Riz Ahmed.
Yeah. Dev Patel?
Oh, yeah, I'm Dev Patel. Yeah. It almost seems more offensive when you pick someone
yeah,
like
right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, there's one whole perspective, which is for brown people, actually, we'd love to have a conversation where people are browning up because that makes us a bit more relevant.
Yeah.
It's not happened. But what do you think about this position I've got? I might be wrong.
My general thoughts about it is, if you want to black up, my rule is you have to black up when you leave your house. That's all I care about. You can't go to the party and then black up. No, I want to see you on the tube with your dreads blacked up. Because then you've earned it. In my opinion, if you're willing to leave your house, blackface, Uber, tube, whatever, you've earned the right to do it.
But
because you're going to get so much abuse, you might not
You
make
are,
it.
but if you're celebrating a person, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, well, I mean, like you celebrating Stevie Wonder, what, you can walk around and pretend you're blind?
Yeah.
Black up with dreads?
Yeah.
I'm just being my idol.
Yeah.
You know how you celebrate them?
Because the thing is, that's even easier with Stevie Wonder because you only just black up the bits that aren't the glasses.
Oh, I like that they were so lazy. They were like, "Listen, we're just not even gonna." The glasses will cover that bit. I mean, yeah, but it's one of those things where it does look a bit bad. Like when Justin Trudeau he blacked up, and he blacked his tongue, and it was like,
Yeah, I mean that is ridiculous. That
like-
is stupid.
it's like, have you ever met a non-white person before? Our tongues are the pinkest part of adults.
Yeah,
And he made it the black part.
but yeah, I don't know. It was just an interesting thought, and I wonder.
I know what you're saying.
Do you find it immediately offensive?
No, but I'm a comedian and I live in this weird world where I try and find everything that people find not funny.
Funny,
So
yeah.
to me, I find blackface funny
Yeah.
but I don't find it funny like, oh, it's ho, they look funny. I find it funny because I know someone's just ruined their career.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that really makes me laugh when I see it. But I like it when I see old photos. Like somebody from the 90s will show you a picture and go, oh, this is when we dressed up as, so-and-so. I think it's so funny because I just don't understand how you would all get together and like you'd have a conversation and nobody's like,
I don't think that's a good idea.
why are you Bob Marley?
I'd love to hear if any of you have done blackface. Just let us know.
Oh, yeah. No, my favourite ones are the ones when you're a kid and it's out of your hands and your mom has put you in blackface because your mom's just like, oh, you really loves bloody, Muhammad Ali.
I'd love to see you two do white chicks.
Oh,
Get
my God.
that?
We have.
Hey,
Come on. Here we go.
Oh, God, but I do date women of all races. Gonna get that out. I don't need those tweets.
Oh, man. Yeah, funny.
That is funny, though, that they literally made a film, White Chicks, and it's racism, but just the other way.
Just the other way around.
And everyone's like, that's pretty funny.
But there's no such thing as racism the other way, is there?
It's just
Really?
racism, isn't it?
Do you not
Really?
think? Do you not think you can be racist to white people?
Oh, I am.
Well, you can. Well, no, not the same. It's not the same because you can't be. It's about the majority and the minority,
And the power.
Right.
So I don't think exactly in the power. So you can't be
But then
racist to the people who've got the power.
Okay, so can you be racist to the Chinese?
Yes, because they're a minority here, aren't they?
No, but globally.
But globally,
Yeah, but globally, I mean, Indians are like it's a billion.
Oh, you can't be racist to brown people anyway. They're richer than everyone.
Where do you hear that from?
With the Middle Easterns and the Indians together, there are more billionaires in India than anywhere in the world.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How many billionaires are there?
63 or something.
Yeah, but it's such a wealth is so all over the place. though.
Yeah, doesn't matter about the poor people.
Are you from a wealthy family?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Really?
My grandfather was knighted. My great grandfather was knighted for services to the empire
Wow.
and gifted with 4 tea gardens. And they put social work as the reason why, but he was actually a spy.
Was he really?
Yeah.
No way. And look at you. You're on QI.
Yeah, look at me now.
Couple of men of similar ilk.
Honestly, the thing about having like money in those countries, and when you go there from being raised in the West,
Yeah.
it is so easy to just fall into appreciating that hierarchy. I turn up, there's a little 8-year-old kid who works in the house, gets me 2 glasses of water, and I'm like, I'm into this.
That's all it takes. You're immediately like, fuck. You're immediately like, fuck the poor.
You
I
know
love
what?
this shit.
Go get my lunch.
I like that. You should
Yeah,
get
it
some.
doesn't take long for people to just go, yeah, that's right. And then you're like, okay, now I can see how.
And it's so cheap as well, isn't it? Money, like for us, in terms of money.
Yeah.
You can just live like a king or queen.
Yeah. 20 quid a month, wages. Loaded.
When we do the whole your Tory origin story, this is also going to be one of those.
Yeah, no, but I
clips.
think we already discovered on the podcast that you're actually much more Tory than I am.
I'm not much more Tory than you. Wait,
Yeah,
no,
we
I'm
discovered
not.
this.
How am I much more Tory? I'm in
We're-
the middle.
We're not going through this again. Check
No,
out episode. I can't remember which episode number it was, but it's a couple of episodes ago.
This is one thing I love about this podcast is we always end up going down that route, and then it gets to tax, and then somehow Pepe's gets thrown in, and then we end on a list.
Yeah. It's the same format every week.
But no, I'm definitely not a Tory. I think
Lies.
I'm not political. I don't vote. I don't vote. I just deal with the circumstances. Because I can't put
Do you know what makes it worse, right? Is everything that black people had to do to earn the right to vote around the world.
Nigga, we just wanted to share a toilet with you. That was all we wanted to do. We wanted to just share a toilet. I would hate that now. It's the worst thing in the world. I don't want to share a toilet with no one.
Yeah, I know.
My own brother. Ugh, he's the one downstairs.
Segregate. Jesus Christ.
Eshaan, you're on tour.
I am on tour.
Plug some dates, baby.
Yeah, I'm on tour all over the UK. It's going very, very well. Touch wood. Thank you to everybody who's bought tickets so far. We've sold over 3,000 of them, which is mad to me. Got a lovely 4-star review in the Times, which gives it, I guess, some sort of validity.
Also, don't you have a date in Southampton?
I do have a date in Southampton, 20th of April.
Yeah.
I've sold 8 tickets.
How big's the room?
150 seats.
Okay. So, Southampton, listeners, buy some tickets.
Yeah, please.
I don't think they've got enough curtains to draw across.
I don't think they can take out the seats, to be honest, to make it, But go to eshaanakbar.com/tour and get those tickets. I'd love to see you. What about you, Darren?
I've got touring. Roadman starts in September. Do get tickets for that. I've purposely put a tour like months in advance because I want to make sure it sells really well. So do get tickets for that. And then I'm all over the place. I mean, it's
Have you seen the data yet? Are there any cities or towns you particularly want to shout out?
I mean, Birmingham, of course. The Glee, Leicester Square Theatre as well. We might be doing, if it sells really well, we might be doing a town hall.
In Birmingham?
That's the plan if it sells.
Really?
Yeah, probably shouldn't say this on air, but who cares?
No, yeah, nice.
But yeah, that's the plan. But
the town hall in Birmingham?
Town hall, no, the one in Leeds.
Okay.
Yeah, the one in Birmingham. But yeah, so please buy tickets for the tour. But buy tickets for both of our tours because at the end of the day, that is what we do.
Yeah, we're actually very good comedians.
I mean, some comedians just go by based on their charisma, whereas me and Eshaan, we use a lot of jokes.
That was spicier than you realised.
That was right.
Very spicy.
That was a conversation before the podcast.
We've been chatting.
Yep-a-doo. We haven't explained as well that Alice is not here.
Isn't she?
No. Alice is not here today. She couldn't make it, which is why the podcast is a very different feel.
Which is why it sounds shit if you're listening to it.
Yeah, it's why it sounds shit, and it's why we do the plugs near the end of the podcast for some reason. We're all over the place without Alice. Yeah. But yeah, she'll be back for the next episode. So Owen is in charge of sound, lighting,
everything.
Cameras, even audience shame. You got some audience shame for us
there. We do have some audience shame. So this is coming from Mick.
Oh, are we saying names?
I'm not going to say full name. I'm not going to say where they're from, but Mick has sent in.
He might be taking the mick with his name. Who knows?
Hey, come on. This guy always works.
Come see me on tour.
So Mick says, I went camping with my missus and the kids and her mate and her kids. We got a delivery of pizza. Everything was sound until the middle of the night. Everyone's asleep, complete darkness, and my belly pulled the pin on the arse grenade. I managed to find toilet roll. Didn't know where the toilets were because it was day one, because it was day one. This is why we need Alice.
Right.
Yeah. Because it was day one. I got out the tent without waking anybody up. I ran across to a bush and squatted. When I'd finished, I walked out the bush to see an orange glow of a cigarette from another tent.
Oh, so his watch taking a nice shit.
Right. First of all,
I'm kind of on his side. I don't think he should be shameful of that. I think he did the right thing. It would have been worse if he shat in a pizza box.
The most shameful thing about all of that is going camping.
Oh, yeah, we don't do camping. No.
We do not do camping.
No, ethnics don't do camping.
His parents and my parents didn't go through all the shit that they did in this country
for
us to make temporary houses in fields without proper hygiene.
Is this a very Darren thing to say, that the first thing I thought of was, you've ordered a pizza, are you just leaving it open in the outdoors where there's flies? Because I was like, are you just eating pizzas and there's flies all in it because you're outdoors? That was the first thing that came to my head. Because I would never open a pizza in the outdoors.
Wait, what? Okay. Wait, okay.
No.
Sorry. Well, okay. There's a lot to unpack.
When I say outdoors,
Yeah.
I just mean in like a field camping. I would never do that.
You would never open a pizza box in the field?
No, not with flies and wasps and stuff. You never know what's going to grab it. A bear might run past. I'd rather eat something from Tupperware.
But you're still opening the lid.
Yeah, but it's smaller. It's not like a big old pizza. I feel like flies are going to ruin my pizza. I can't eat food if I see a fly. Why is that weird? You know when flies land on your food, they puke on it. Look, we're missing the point of it.
I love the thought of one day Darren Harriott, right, doing some promo for Comic Relief. And you know when they see all those kids with the flies on them? Darren's like, not doing it. I can't, sorry.
I've got a stick. Can you feed this one? Can you keep him at the...
I'll send you £2. Don't worry.
I can't do it. Yeah, they are brave heroes. But no, I couldn't do it myself. I could shit outdoors. I've shit outdoors
Have
before.
you? Okay. Do you have friends?
Yeah.
Right. Do you guys in the summer, do you do picnics?
No. Picnics? I got a house. What are you, nuts?
You've never gone for a picnic?
I've never even been... I don't even go to the fucking park. What am I going to do? Put a fucking towel on the floor and sit on the floor and eat fucking olives?
Okay, what about barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue in the yard. I don't go outdoors for
That's
a
still
barbecue.
outdoors.
Yeah, but it's like a garden.
Yeah,
That's different. I can barbecue there, put the lid on, go inside and eat. I don't eat outside of the barbecue. I still eat indoors.
you actually.
I would. Yeah.
You're out there.
I'm not big on. Maybe it's me. I'm not big on eating outdoors like that.
Really?
It's very rare you see me walking outside eating food. I don't really do that. Wait, I'm having a lot of
What
moments.
a statement. Very rare you see me walking outdoors eating food, actually. It's just,
Yeah, I
me.
like walk on the street eating a burger or something. It's not me.
Have you never gone for a picnic?
No.
Right.
It's up there.
We used to do a Shameless Delicious episode where we take you.
I would hate it because I'm sitting on the floor. Oh, it's all grass. It's all mud. It's all wet and weird.
Not
And
in the
where's the
summer.
spiders? And then you put all the food out and then you're just watching flies go all on the food. I don't like that. It's gross.
I don't think flies go for hot food, though, do they?
They go for any food. What, you think flies are picky? Like, actually, mate, I'm on
I think,
gluten.
no, the temperature, I think, puts them off.
I wouldn't trust it.
Right.
I just don't. I've never been an outdoor picnicky. Like, if I'm outdoors and someone's got a picnic and they've put loads of sandwiches, I'm not eating any of them
Okay.
because I just don't trust it.
All right. Well,
But I
yeah.
like some nice cover and a nice roof. I might.
what
have
if it was
issues.
outdoors but in a marquee?
I like a marquee. I'm not against the marquee. Problem with marquees, though, generally they're white, and the problem with that is you get a lot of flies because they attract to the white. That's it's true.
Okay.
When I did a show called The Real Dirty Dancing on E4, you can watch it. I don't win. We were in a marquee, and it was in the summer, and it was covered in flies.
Is-
Because flies love marquees.
Is this why you wouldn't do Bake Off?
No, I would do Bake Off because I feel like we can't really see any of the issues there. I feel like Bake Off would be pretty decent. I feel like they have a good fly repellent and
Okay.
probably pays really well.
All right. Okay. Fine. Right. Well, that took us off on a tangent that I wasn't expecting.
But I don't think that's weird. I just don't like eating food on the grass because I don't want flies on it.
That is weird.
How's that weird?
That is. It is weird that you're like I don't do picnics and I don't open pizza boxes in the middle of the field.
You know what? I pay rent.
When you were bouncing at festivals,
Yeah.
what did you eat?
You would just eat what was there, but that's different. I wouldn't sit on the grass and what am I like? Put my badge down. No,
Sorry,
there'd be a cabin or somewhere.
Who in your mind is going to picnics? Who is this person that you're impersonating?
Oh, I don't know. Isn't it like
Oh.
if you've got kids and stuff? I wouldn't even take my kids there camping.
You wouldn't let your kids go camping?
No, they can go.
Or
They can go
picnic?
camping, but Daddy's staying home.
We're at picnicking.
Picnic. I mean, if they want to slum it, they can slum it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'll take their PS5
I
away.
hate camping. Yeah.
I don't really get it. Glamping?
No.
It's like when people go to like Glastonbury and they pay like 10 grand to stay in that.
Yeah, no. The thing is, hygiene is very important to me. Like, I need to be able to
Yeah.
shit and shower.
You got to put the water on your ass.
Yeah, I need those things.
I don't want to pretend that I'm like struggling.
Yeah,
Trying to have
why?
some leaky tap on my
Yeah,
head,
It's not
covered
worth
in mud.
it. Okay, so that's the first thing.
I've got a story about camping.
Yeah.
I was working at Latitude Festival last year.
Yeah.
And I arrived very late. I arrived on the second day, set up my tent. The only spot that I could get a my tent pitched was near the toilets, slightly on a hill.
Oh.
Yeah. It was great in the morning because it was just right there, but it was bad because it stank. But I went back to my tent on the morning of the third day, and to just get some stuff out of there. And I'd left some apples in my tent, and it was covered in ants. Like literally, you couldn't see the apple for the ants, and they were just constantly in my sleeping bag. So I spent the next 2 days quite grumpy because I was sleeping with ants all over my sleeping bag.
Why is that fun?
I have never camped. I've been asked to do latitude, all that stuff. I go in, I go out.
Yeah, same.
I've never. And you know when you see like latitude's fun because you see comedians and you go, "Oh, this is your vibe."
Yeah.
Like I turn up there, you can. I got bags. I got bags on my trainers.
I wore brogues my first year.
Walking there, and I see some of these comedians covered in mud, and I'm like, "You belong in mud."
Yeah.
This is you. This is not me.
First time I did latitude, I wore brogues. It was my first festival ever. Didn't know what the fuck was happening. I hated it.
I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not camping. I can't do it. But I know for some comics, they just like the ticket and they like to be there to
the thing is,
knock yourself out.
I've been told that I might be doing Glastonbury this year.
Yeah.
Right? Very excited about that. I think the lineups are pretty amazing. But the thought of camping...
You know what puts me off Glastonbury? Going there. It's so far.
Is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It's, latitude's further, surely.
Surely.
It's like East Anglia.
I don't know. I've been to both. They both felt like an age. But Glastonbury is even longer because it's even bigger and you've got to go across to get to where you need to be is wild. That's why people helicopter in all the time, celebrities, because driving there, waiting to get to accreditation. Ugh.
But this is it. I want to enjoy it, but there's no hotels nearby, are there?
Just do drugs all day. And even if there was hotels, you're not going to get one. I mean, there's people who pay for hotels like miles outside 2 years in advance.
And also, where do taxis come to pick you up?
Taxis?
What, Glastonbury?
Yeah.
I've never been.
I think you'd struggle. It's the biggest festival. There's like 1 million people. You imagine all the different places. It's a nightmare to get.
I want to enjoy the festival, but I cannot go camping.
You get a jetpack.
I think it looks like an amazing festival. I'd love to go to Glastonbury.
Once, innit? You do it once.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Maybe, yeah. Well, I don't know. Some people get the bug and just keep going back, don't they?
It's so expensive though, but they treat it like a holiday. They go there and they go, "Oh, I'm gonna spend 5-10 grand, and this is my holiday."
I was talking to someone about this, which was like, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like white people are pretty good at stuff like that.
They're the best.
They're good at like experiences.
If I wanted to do that, I would only go with white people. I'm not going with black people. Oh, my Jordans, bro. No, I'm not going with black people. If I go Glastonbury, I'm going with the whitest of the white.
But the thing is, they know how to like. White people know how to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, they're willing to
earn money to like have these good experiences.
No ego, and they're kind of free in those environments.
Yeah, whereas I feel like black and Asian people, like the more money we earn, often we're just a bit like got more people to look after.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're too busy thinking about like what it was like our upbringing.
Yeah.
Nah, we were. It's like when I do dancing on ice. People were like, "Did you ever go to an ice rink?" I was like, "I grew up in a cold house."
It was an ice rink.
Do you think I'm going to a cold ice rink? What would I do? My house was cold.
Mum, pay your bus fare that you don't have for us to go somewhere that's just as cold as the house we're living in.
Nah, dude. It made no sense to me.
That is so funny.
Yeah, not at all. So I feel like that with camping. I'm like, nah, we work to get ourselves.
Yeah,
out of
I can't bring, but I want to enjoy Glastonbury, but I don't know. It's just the living situation.
Shall I give you my advice? My advice to you, as a guy I used to work a lot at the festivals and stuff, get yourself a massive tent. First of all, if you're gonna camp, get yourself an 8-person tent just for you. So you feel, because that's what we used to get massive tents just for us. So you feel like you've actually got some form of room, some form of space to just chill. Don't go with like a 3-person tent. Get a big one. I'm talking like 4 to 8.
But I don't want a tent.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to. What are you gonna do?
You'll be in the media spot, which is nicer than the general pop.
Well, what about the shower facilities?
The shower facilities, it's a fucking. You'll be able to shower, it'll be a faucet. But the good thing is, everybody else has accepted that they are living like grimy. Like everyone has. Even only the celebrities who are in the 20, 30 grand places will have like proper cabins and they'll have like caravans and stuff.
Maybe I'll get a caravan.
Yeah, but you need to go in with like 17 people.
There's got to be shame associated with taking a caravan to a festival.
Really?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they have them already there.
I'd fucking rock in on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'd sleep in a car.
That's not the festival experience, Darren.
That sounds like a festival experience to
Yeah,
me,
sleeping in
dude.
the car too, right?
Sleep in a car. Roll that seat back. Jeez. Put some blacks out on the windows.
I wonder if there's. Do you know what? I might find a portable shower just for myself,
What do you mean a portable?
like a portable toilet and shower.
How are you going to do that? It sounds like, you know, those beer hats. People with the, you're going to have that for like a shower.
Just my own spit going through the.
I'm telling you, just make sure you get wipes, you have ponchos, you've got waterproof stuff, and you're prepared to be grimy.
I'm not prepared to be grimy.
And and also thinking of sleep, you're probably not going to sleep because everybody's going to be off their head constantly, and it's going to be so loud, even at night. You're not really going to sleep.
Hearing aids.
Oh, forgot about that. You take them out, there'll be a fire. You sniff it.
Absolute silence, baby.
Oh, the joys of being disabled.
So we talked about that. Now the main thing that you talked about was the shitting.
Yeah, if you really need to, nowadays I would not shit outside, but back in the day I would have.
No, wait. Pause. You can't just go, nowadays I wouldn't shit outside.
Yeah, nowadays I got too much pride. I'm on Dancing on Ice. I don't want to be taking a shit and someone's like,
What's the most recent time you shitted outside?
shit outside.
Literally,
I must have been about 22 or something.
Are you lying to me?
No, I swear to God. I'll tell you if I.
Where did you shit outside when you were 22?
I think it was in like a field or something. I think it was like a festival thing and the toilet was blocked. I had to take my high vis off because you'd see me miles away.
In the middle of the night, you just see this high fish just lower down.
No, yeah. I'm not against it when you need to. I mean, the good thing is, shit is biodegradable, right? It disappears.
Biodegradable?
Is that the right word?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What's the word? I'm looking
Like
for?
those laundry capsules.
Yeah, it's good for the planet.
Yeah, if you need to piss and shit in public, you need to piss and shit in public.
I mean, I will piss in a bush.
Yeah.
I've
pissed in all sorts of built-up environments.
Okay.
But the
built-up environment. I pissed in a bank.
yeah, but it's the cleaning situation for me again.
Yeah, I remember when I took a shit one time when I was. This was in my teenage years, and I used a leaf, and it was sore for about a week.
Did you use a stinging nettle?
No, I don't think I did. I just remember I went real in, and my finger went through the leaf.
You know, you can eat stinging nettles
Can you?
straight, like raw.
All right, G. Well, I'll stick to chips.
Yeah, it's really nice actually. It tastes like peas.
You are ready to camp.
No,
are-
it tastes like peas. I did it when I did my Audible podcast. Check it out. Can't remember the name of it now.
Great plug.
What was it called?
The one the bank in. The one where you
The one with John Robbins and Olga
I
Koch.
didn't know that.
I've completely forgot the name of it. But I've got a podcast on Audible, and in one of them,
The best plug.
we discussed whether human beings could survive with things that just grow.
Yeah.
And then I had stinging nettles, just picked them up and ate them. It was great.
Oh, it was great.
Very nice.
Is that like a new?
Panic Room. That was the name of the podcast. Check it out.
Is that like a new pizza topping? Sting nettles.
I think there are some places that do it.
Okay.
Because it tastes like runner beans. It's very nice. So I would no. I'm not going to go camping.
No, camping's not.
But I want to enjoy Glastonbury. So if you've got any other solutions for that, please tell me.
Just do it. Just do it and just. I'm telling you, you've just got to accept that it's going to be grimy.
No.
But you're not going to sleep though, so you'll be all right.
No.
And also, you're going to go for what? One day?
No.
Stay one night, or you're going to stay for the whole thing?
I want to see all the cool bands.
Like who? Who's headlining Glastonbury?
Don't know, the Lewis Capaldi.
You just guessed that.
Yeah, did you?
You just guessed that. I don't know.
Who's some rapper people will do it?
Okay, rapper people. That's, okay,
Like-
that's on camera as well, so they all saw you like wave at me.
Ca- ca-
Rapper people, he knows. Of course, he knows. You said,
Rapper people.
you said that like I have a line to them. Like I'll just check.
Hey, have a word.
I think Kendrick's there.
I can tell you who's going to be headlining in 2023.
Here we
And
go.
you'll be quite excited about this.
Who?
Elton John.
Come on! Yes!
What is gone good? I'm Rocket Man.
Elton John is going to be lit at
I
Glastonbury.
honestly thought Owen was going to say Punjabi MC. I was like, Eshaan would love that.
I would love that to
But
be fair.
I mean, listen.
If I'm on acid and that's going, I am flying, bro.
I know you're not a fan of the song, but I love it. I think it's dope.
Who's I'm not a fan of the
I
song?
thought you were a fan of the song. I thought it was just like the one Asian song. That
I'm a fan of the song, but it's not like the only song we have.
Oh, okay. But to us,
Again, it's not the only song we have. But that's the only one that like worked in Western audiences because you lot are fucking stupid.
we had to add the Knight Rider in there as well.
You had to put Knight Rider in there as well.
Yeah,
Pathetic.
we needed that, or else it just wouldn't work.
Anyway, are we saying you should be ashamed? No.
No, I don't think he should be ashamed. I think he nailed it.
Okay.
I think it was good. He should be ashamed of going camping.
That's the only thing that
First of all.
Darren and I are not happy about.
Yeah, I'm also not overly keen on the pizza situation, but you know,
I'm fine with the pizza situation.
people need to eat.
I think.
I also want to know what he actually had on the pizza.
Yeah.
It was also getting spotted by someone, right? I mean, does that make it worse?
I mean, where are they gonna shit? You know what I mean?
Well, we could say that he spotted someone smoking, and that's a habit from the 1980s. Chill the fuck out. Do you know what I mean? Who smokes now?
That's a good point. Yeah, get a vape, you
Get
loser.
a vape, you loser. Big clouds of raspberry sunrise or whatever the fuck it's called.
I know. I so hate vape shops.
Yeah, my
I'm not a
brother's.
fan because they all look really cool. You ever
What?
walk past a vape shop and gone, "Oh, what? Oh, vapes."
My brother's a big old vapist.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ugh. Guilty of vape, that guy.
Speaking of vapists, I don't know why it makes me laugh so much.
I don't know. I think this is the end of the
I
episode.
think it is.
We're
I
just
think
ending
it's that
on
point.
vape lines. Okay.
Thank you for joining us this week. We hope you enjoyed it.
Oh God, your Radio 4
As
voice.
usual, please give us a 5-star and a rating and review wherever you're listening to this podcast.
Yes, thank you for all the support for the podcast. Please also do share
I hadn't
any
finished.
of the clips that you enjoy of the
He
podcast.
just
Please give us a
interrupted me.
5-star rating. We're trying to grow
I was trying to,
Shame is
say
Delicious
all that.
army. We need like an army.
but
what,
he just said it without.
what are we going to call the fans?
I am not doing this.
We need to. Come on, Tesbians.
The Shamesters?
Okay.
No, that's disgusting. Makes me feel sick. Listen, just support the podcast. Like all the people that came to Leicester,
Yeah.
that
big
was
up.
sick.
Yeah, Leicester was great. Thank
Si-
you all for coming
So
to
what
that.
was crazy is there was a moment in the show, at the beginning of the show, where I was like, who's heard of Shame is Delicious? And then everyone cheered. And I said, who's never heard of Shame is Delicious? And no one cheered. And I was like, oh,
We're on to
everyone's heard of this podcast.
We're on to something.
We're onto something.
This might work.
Two nice boys doing
Two-
nice things.
Two nice, cute boys
Cute boys.
in your area.
In your area. He loves saying that, doesn't he?
Well, it's true. We're in their area.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you all.
Thank you for listening.
See you later.
Shame is delicious. Shame is delicious. Making bad decisions. Shame is delicious.